I'm not asking if you're happy. I'm asking if you're still in there. Because a lot of men don't fail. They don't break. They don't quit. They just stop pushing. They build a life that runs smoothly and decide that's the goal. Let's be honest about something. Stability is not neutral. Stability is a choice you keep making because it reduces friction. And friction scares you more now than it used to. You call it responsibility. You call it maturity. You call it doing the right thing. But look at what it's actually doing. You train yourself to avoid disruption. You train yourself to smooth things over. You train yourself to absorb pressure quietly. That makes you valuable. It also makes you predictable. And predictability is where men start losing their edge. You aren't failing. You're flatlining. And a flat line is only stable when the patient is already dead. You stop saying what you really think because it complicates things. You stop pushing back because someone might get uncomfortable. You stop taking risks because people depend on you being steady tomorrow. Nothing blows up. Nothing forces a reset. That's why this is dangerous. You tell yourself you're protecting your family from the storm. But what you're really doing is teaching them how to be afraid of the wind. Here's the part most men don't want to hear. When you lose your edge, you don't become safer for your family. You become fragile. Because a man who can only function inside routine has no surplus when routine fails. Your kids don't need you calm all the time. They need to see what controlled strength looks like. They don't learn courage from watching you endure life politely. They learn it from watching you engage with it. Right now, too many men teach their kids that being a man means tolerating a life they've already outgrown. That's not protection. That's training them to settle early. So stop asking the wrong question. The wrong question is, how do I keep everything running? That's maintenance talk. The right question is, where have I gone soft to keep things comfortable? Because that's where your power is leaking out. Are you just surviving until Friday? Counting years until retirement? Because if that's the plan, you've already decided the best part of your life is over. And you're still breathing. This isn't about adding another task to your life. It's not about self-care. It's not about escape. It's about reclaiming force. Every week, you deliberately do something that sharpens you instead of soothing you. Lift something that makes your hands shake. Say the thing in the meeting you keep swallowing. Push back where you usually fold. Build something where failure is possible and visible. Not to impress anyone. Not to prove anything. To remind yourself and everyone watching that you still apply pressure instead of just absorbing it. You do not let being a good provider turn you into a man who only maintains. You do not let comfort masquerade as virtue. And you do not teach your kids, by example, that a quiet life is the same thing as a strong one. So ask yourself honestly, are you just useful? Or are you still in there,